check this fucking shit out. I've been wanting one of these for years. It's an old engine-powered generator and stick welder. Now, I don't actually have the equipment to test this yet. I don't have a helmet or rods. I do have the leads though. But before I get to using this, because this does run nice, there's one thing I want to take care of, and that's these things. These mufflers here are not mint at all. These things do as small engine mufflers do, which is close to nothing. But you know, these are old and rusty, and the thing's just too loud. So I'm gonna show you quick how you make these better. We're not gonna replace these, we're just gonna upgrade them. So the first thing you're gonna wanna do, you're gonna wanna cut these open. So I'm just gonna take a grinder here, just cut all the way around the edge here and take the top off. Like so. So now that you got your mufflers open, you see how just fucking shit they are. They're just empty fucking chambers. A bunch of little holes here. I mean, that's not gonna do shit. So what you do now, you get some of this good shit. And you wanna just stuff that in there nicely. Oh yeah. Now that is gonna make for a much quieter muffler. Once we get the lid back on it. Now do the same on the other one. All right, that'll work fucking minty. Now just for extra little bit, we're gonna put a couple on top there. Put it like that and that. Don't ask me how we're gonna get this closed, because to be honest, I didn't 100% think this shit through, but I'm kind of thinking we're gonna hose clamp that. So, my idea was if I could get all the steel wool contained in here, I could put a hose clamp around here to kind of hold it together. So, I'm gonna go try that. Oh, that worked fucking perfectly. I'll actually weld those up later once I get the equipment and stuff. Let's see how much better this is. Thing's a bit of a hard starter. That came off. Let's try that again. Okay, take two. Yeah, that's better. It's still not perfect. I would rather some better mufflers just in general, but that's an improvement. So now we're gonna change the oil on this thing, because this oil is really old and terrible. And you know, of course, I had to put the drain plug like this. I could just go lift it up with the forklift, so I could just put a bucket under it, but I just don't wanna, so this should be good. Let's give that a try. Yeah, I mean, I'm spilling like a lot, but it's working. Oh, jeez. I'll clean it up, but stupid funnel that only flows so much. Alright, cleaned up the oil spill good enough. And it is still a bit there, but you know, considering how much oil companies get away with dumping in the ocean, I reckon that's still a pretty damn good job by their standards. So, we're only gonna run the best quality oil from the best brands out there. We don't cheap out on this kind of stuff. I don't know how much goes in here. We're just gonna fill her up till it comes out of the top of the block. I'm just kidding, we're not gonna do that. All right, fill it up. Now, this thing has a neat little thing here, because this is not a traditional air filter that's just a paper element. This is actually a oil bath air filter. You usually see these on heavy equipment. The way that this works is that air comes in the sides, goes down towards the oil, makes a hard turn to come up, and then around and down again. The idea being that when it has to go through the oil to make that turn, the oil catches all the dirt and shit, which works a lot better than you'd think it does. You keep these topped off and change oil, these actually work better than paper filters. Now, this is where normally I just take this and just go whoop, but you know, then that just put all the contaminants that it took out of the Airstream into it anyway. So we'll just put it into the oil bucket. Good thing we got the old turkey baster. We'll just suck that shit out. Oh my god, look at that color. That is terrible. Hey, would you think it's Thanksgiving tomorrow? We gotta make sure to clean this shit up pretty nice so I can baste the old turkey when I'm cooking it tonight. Alright, got all that shit sucked out of there as best I can. Just gonna pour some nice fresh air filter in there. A little more. That'll do. Now the right way to do this is to also, you know, spray some brake clean in this, clean this out. But are we gonna do that? No. We're just gonna put it back on. Now you should also change the spark plugs because who the hell knows how long those have been in there. Alright, I'll check them at some point, but that still runs on 2 cylinders, so good enough. Alright, let's run it through. Next time I run this thing, I'll actually do some welding with it.